Hello Libra, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. Libra, how are you? Thanks so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. Libra, we're here with a couple of oracle decks. We're going to use the Animal Spirit Oracle, and then we're going to use the tea leaves as well. And we're going to drop some energy for the week ahead. So this is the overall energy. And then we will look at some tarot and get some details. Find out what else is coming up for the week ahead. If you're brand new, that's how I read. I always read for the week ahead, my friend. So no matter whenever you get this, it is going to be for the week ahead, whether you get this today, tomorrow, or next year. And if you are interested in subscribing, if you'd like to join this beautiful balanced tribe, then please click that subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner. Thank you for cross-watching, and if you are my ride or die Libra, thanks for showing up again. I appreciate you. Tell me about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's coming up for Libra? Okay, what's this? We've got Make Your Dreams Real. Make your dreams real. The spider spirit. It's time to create something, Libra. It's time to show the world what a great creator you are. We've got Bring a Gentle Touch. Oh, that's kind of beautiful, actually. We've got the moon energy. So it's almost like you have this creative idea. And because the spiders are like masterful, right? I feel like you're the master of something. I've got card number 56, which is an 11. It feels like something that you're born to do, something that you're supposed to do. You might be seeing 11s, you might be seeing 1s. And if you've been seeing them lately, they're telling you, get that project going. Start the book. Start the pottery. Buy the pottery wheel. Buy the kiln. It feels like you're supposed to buy the paints, buy the canvas. It feels like make your dreams real, whatever it is. And the reason I'm talking about creative things as well, because you're Libra, not all of you are creative, but we do have a spider, and the spider is like masterful at building amazing masterpieces. Their webs are amazing masterpieces. We do have card number 18 here, which is a 9. I want to say that you need to, it feels like you're like, yeah, I know, Elsie, I need to do it, but I don't feel really confident in my ability, because I feel like the confidence is coming. It feels like card number 18 is the moon energy, and the moon energy is things aren't really as they seem. I feel like you're far more talented, or you have, like it's going to be far more well received. Whatever it is that you're about to create or make your dream real of, you're about to bring this dream, I feel, into the 3D and create it. That's what it feels like. But I feel like card number 18 being the moon energy is telling me, but things aren't as they seem. So that's the good news is things aren't as they seem. The bad news is things aren't as they seem, right? So I feel like for some of you, the moon energy is what's making you have a little bit of fear, or making you feel very emotional, or what if people don't receive it as well as I think that they will. We do have the squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. I just gave you a whole talk about believing in yourself, right? And so, you know, the squirrel, believe in yourself, card number 57. It is a 12. Believe in your intuition. I think it's telling me that to tell you to believe in your intuition, that if you think you can do it, you can do it. Okay, so what Charlie's giving me, Charlie is my guide, by the way. Sometimes it's songs, sometimes it's pictures, right? I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, and I'm hearing a song that I learned at camp. Look, I'm 57. I was at camp in my teens. But the lyrics I'm getting, just what made that little old ant think they could move that rubber tree plant. Everybody knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant, but he's got high hopes. High hopes. So if you have high hopes, I feel like even if you feel very, very small, and the thing that you're attacking, the task that at hand seems way bigger than you, I feel like you can do it. All you need is a little bit of heart, because ants can move stuff that is way beyond their body weight, right? But they collaborate. They're collaborators. And so I feel like you just need to collaborate with someone in order to make your dreams become real. Whew, it's a long way around everything today, apparently. Libra, you're making me think it out. Okay, let's find out what else is going on for Libra, please. Got a couple, one more, please. There it is. Oh, everything's falling. Okay. So we've got tea leaves here. We've got the ink pot. It says problems to be resolved. So something here that has been bothering you is about to be resolved. Just want to look at this top one too. It says June. So something that you're creating now could end up surfacing in June, or you might be creating it or showing it to other people in June. We've got the ram, stubborn or aggressive person. Look, you could have Aries energy. You don't have to. But the ram is a little bit stubborn, runs at everything, right, head first. So it could be that. It could also, yeah, maybe you have some Cancer energy. I'm just thinking, because I think Mars is in Cancer right now, and Mars rules Aries. So maybe it could be that. It could be maybe you're feeling a little bit of frustration or not listening to your intuition. Cancer is very intuitive, highly psychic. You might not be listening right now because maybe you're feeling a little bit frustrated about the way things are moving right now planetarily. We've got a new job or a career. Look, I feel like that's what we're talking about here. So for some of you, it could be a new job that's showing up. It doesn't have to be creative, right? It could be making your dreams real, applying for the job that you've always wanted. We've got the lion, time to act. You can't do anything without action. That's Leo, right? Leo takes action. Leo just runs at things. Like Leo's just going to go get it. You tell me I can't have it. I'm just going to keep pushing my head against the wall until the wall falls. That's Leo and Aries, right? Leo together with Aries. Yeah. So it does feel like there might be a new job or a new career, or whatever you're creating is going to become the new job or the new career. Let's take a look at tarot for you. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Libra, if you are interested in a private read, please know that there is a sale on right now, 10% off until the 15th of February. So it's not for very long, but if you want to get in on it, it's filling up pretty quickly, and I only have a certain amount of spots available. So if you are interested in that, you might want to just look at the pinned comment, take your coupon code for 10% off, and go at it. All right, here we go. Tell me about Libra, please. We've got the Devil energy. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, it's this energy of, but what if nobody wants it? What if nobody likes it? It's like the doubt is here. We've got the doubt of the Devil, right? Next to the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. But what if I put the energy and the effort and the time into it, and then I just did it for nothing? Well, you're never going to know, right? You're never going to know what you know unless you put the effort in. It feels like it is time to act, but I feel like maybe you don't have enough money. Maybe you need a patent, or maybe you need somebody to, maybe need an influx of money, or you want somebody to invest. It feels like you're not taking action on something, or you are putting it off, or not putting a whole lot of not putting 100% of your effort into it because of the fear of the Devil here. It does feel like it's doubt. It does feel like it's maybe you're stuck to, or maybe you have an attachment of old ideas that you feel didn't work, and you don't think this one will work either. We do have the High Priestess. You've got to depend on your intuitive energy. You've got to listen to the intuitive self. Because I feel like that's where your confidence comes from. 1 and 8 is 9. Bring a gentle touch. So I feel like this is the gentle touch. I feel like the High Priestess is the gentle touch. Is the one who is quiet or silent, does things, moves in silence, right? But also is the person who is Piscean energy. Someone who does usually bring a gentle touch. And now it all depends on moon and rising, right? So Pisces can show up in the moon and it's very soft energy, depending on if you're feminine or masculine. But I feel like overall it's telling me to tell you that you've really got to listen to your intuitive energy and believe in yourself in order to be able to get something off the ground, whether you're applying for the job that you've always wanted or that you're creating something. So I think these doubts and this Devil energy is causing worry. Maybe your worry is about financial things, or that you won't get this project off the ground, whatever the project is. And we do have the Page of Swords. And this is the place we get stuck sometimes, right? Where we think that we can't do anything without a certification. Look, I'm not certified in tarot, right? Whether you believe my bullshit or not is totally up to you. But I always mean well. I always mean well with with the energy that I bring for you, and I try and give us my best rendition of the cards that I can. I don't have a certificate. You don't always have to have a certificate. I wouldn't suggest you be a doctor without a PhD, right? Like a medical doctor, because that could be a little dangerous, but not everything requires a certificate. So maybe you feel like you don't have enough education, or you don't have enough knowledge, or you're not listening to the intuition, or you're trying to get better in touch with your intuition. Possibly you're feeling worried because you don't trust your gut. Feels like with this Page of Swords here that is about to come to an end, though, because it does feel like, the Page of Swords looking over at the Nine of Swords, and I feel like it's the Ten of Swords is here. I feel like you're going to release some sort of worry that you have, or some sort of doubt that you have. One more. So whatever the situation is, I feel like you need to release the doubt and the worry, and you need to act on it. You need to act on it. Stop being stubborn and holding yourself back here. We do have the Eight of Cups. So for some of you, maybe the worry is, I'm going to have to detach from something else and move forward. I'm going to have to leave someone, something, a thought pattern, a feeling of worry. I'm going to have to leave that behind, whatever the attachment is or the codependency. And I feel like I should tell you, yes, if you do want to change, if that's exactly what you want, and you do want to act on the thing, your dreams, you must act on your dreams, that you will have to leave people behind. Not everybody is invested in your dreams. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. You have to be willing to throw your seeds of intention and do the things that you want. I feel like you have to learn that, that maybe you'll have to tend the garden by yourself. But, I think you must believe in yourself in order to be able to bring to fruition the dream. The Seven of Pentacles is about putting in a lot of hard work. Look, it's not going to be easy. And I feel like it's going to take a lot of time, even years maybe. Maybe the years have already passed and you're ready to bring this thing to fruition for some of you. But it feels like, it's, the squirrel works really hard to find their food. I feel like you're about to work really hard on something, or maybe you already have put in maybe 7 years of work. But it does feel like somebody here is wondering, is it really worth the hard work that I should put in? And that's totally up to you, right? It depends on how much time you have. Is it worth it? That's totally going to be up to you. Make your dreams real. What are we talking about here? Tell me about this. Make your dreams real. Spider spirit. Also the spider, it's like you never know that there's a spider in town until you wake up and there's a web, right? So it almost feels like for some of you, it's like you're going to do it in a way that's silent. You're going to move silently. And all of a sudden people are going to wake up and they're going to see that your creation is there. I've got the King of Wands. Somebody here is feeling very motivated. I feel like if you're the person who's feeling like, what's the point of putting the energy into it if nothing's going to come to fruition? It's probably because you've been through a lot of things in your life, a lot of hardships. That's who the King of Wands is, right? They are the master of their domain. They know what direction they're moving in, and they're very motivated to get from here to there. But look at that. We have the Queen of Wands as well. They're very motivated to get from here to there, but they've been through so much that they're kind of cynical, a little bit cynical. I want to say that whatever it is that you're trying to make your dream real with is going to have to be an independent project. I feel like it feels like the reason you haven't done it yet is because nobody has come to help you with it. And I'm going to say nobody is going to. This is an independent project, something that you really need to have a fire in your heart for, because I don't know that anyone else is feeling as fiery about it as you. Yeah, again, it's like another indication. The Nine of Pentacles tells me you've got to build it by yourself. Yeah. So whether that's building your confidence, building your finances, being independent, going after what you want, whether that's a job or a career or something that is creative. For some of you, I feel like you're creating something that will help others because it says bring a gentle touch. So maybe you're building a meditation business. Maybe you're building a spiritual business, something that will help others, a psychology business possibly. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got the King of Swords. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Wow, look, I feel like you're around the corner here from something that you're going to create. You're about to stand up in your own emperor shoes here. And the only king that's missing here is the King of Cups. And so it says, bring a gentle touch. I feel like the King of Cups is the gentle touch. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. But I feel as though right now is the time for you to take action. And I think that's why the King of Wands, the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles are showing up, because these are the ones who are really serious about their business. I'm just going to do it as it is, be very honest and truthful with myself, the funds that I have to put in. What I'm really reaching for is the King of Pentacles. And the King of Wands is somebody who just won't sit down because they've been through so much. They've become so resilient in their life. So I feel like something is about to, this creative project, whatever this is about to come to fruition. And I feel like this Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse because you are worried that you don't have enough education, you don't have the certificate, you don't have whatever it is to prove to people that you can do what you can do. I don't think that you have to. I feel that you need to do it in a detached way, which is, I don't really care if you think I'm qualified. It's the only way that it's going to work for you, I feel. Stop being stubborn. I feel like even, when you have to put on a resume credentials, I feel like you put those credentials on the resume and somebody might say to you, well, tell us, why do you think that we should believe your resume? And then you're going to have to prove yourself. But I feel like for some of you, you feel like you don't have enough education. Maybe they're asking for a master's or a bachelor on the, I feel like if they're asking for that as you're going to the job and you're not quite there yet, I feel like you should apply for the job anyway. Feels like you just need to go for it. I feel like the Eight of Cups tells me, no more fucks given. I'm just going to do it. And if they say no, what's the worst they can say? The worst they can say is no, right? For those of you who this is a job or a career, tell me about that. We've got the Page of Wands. You're supposed to do it. Whether it's going to hurt your feelings if they say no or not, it's the worst they can say is no. But I feel like it's a yes. I feel like you should apply for that job. For those of you who feel like you don't have enough education, we have the Page of Swords on the Page of Swords. Universe says, I said what I said. It's time for you to go forward here, no matter what people say. No matter what they say, no matter if they gossip, no matter if you feel like there's competition, you should try anyway. So I feel like the Page of Swords on the Page of Swords is telling me you might not be the person who has the most education in the room, but you still could be the best person for the business, best person for the building the business. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. I feel like you need to detach yourself from worry, because I feel like it's time for you to act like the lion. You need to take action here. And the Ace of Wands is telling me that it's going to be a pretty exciting path. So enjoy the journey without trying to worry about what the destination is, I'm going to say. The Seven of Wands is here. The 10 of Cups is here, and the 8 of Swords is here. We do have the 8 of Cups. So I feel like what you're detaching from here is defensiveness. I feel worry, overthink. I feel like it's being replaced with the 10 of Cups. I feel like whatever it is, it's just the journey is going to feel so great, Libra. And who cares what the destination is if the journey feels great, right? Look, we're all here in this life together. We all know how this ends. None of us are getting out of it alive. We all agree to do it though, right? Because we're here for the journey. We said, yeah, I know I got to leave the earth at some point, but I just want the journey. So I think that that's what this reading is about. I think that you're supposed to pay attention to the journey, because if we keep focusing on the end result, I feel like it will keep us here in our fears and our worries that we're not enough, we don't have enough, we're not good enough. And I feel if we focus on the journey, we're like, so what? So what if I trip over that and fall and scrape my knees and all of that? So what? I'm going to do it anyway. Prepare. I feel like you're supposed to make some decisions soon. We've got the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Look, you go from this worrying about getting started or taking action. You go from that to this. the Nine of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me that this is the time. It's the time for you to start the project. It's time for you to take action. You're at the precipice of change here. Something is about to change because it's supposed to, and your intuition is telling you that. The Queen, this High Priestess is here, right? Something is about to change for you, but it's not going to change if you don't take action. I feel like it's something that's going to make you incredibly happy. All right. Enjoy the journey, my friend. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I'll be back because I'm always back. You guys take care, and I'm out for now. Bye-bye.